match of the day. Another match to step onto semi-finals. On my left, Zeta Division's very own Yamaguchi. On my right, it is Onyx Esports. Boost Lee. It is time for match number 3. Make some noise!
Let's do it, bro.
Oh man, Ringe and Jammers on the mic. It is finals day. Jammers, boy, the walk-in. He tried to go straight to the setup. He wasn't trying to chill with Rob TV and Damascus. He didn't want to do the heads up. He wanted to get into the game. That's how locked in he was. But on the other side, man, that's the Evo Japan champion right there. That's the guy that won the largest Street Fighter tournament of all time. This is a clash of titans, Jammers.
This man you're seeing on your screens, he was locked in with tunnel vision, and I tell you what, if there's gonna be a color you're gonna paint the town, well, it might as well be red, because that is all he sees. The notepad is there, the controller is there. These guys are gonna configure not only their controls, but their strategy and the mental frameworks in their mind coming into this. Yamaguchi seems super chill, but I tell you what, like I said with Boost yesterday, your demeanor might be quiet, but their gameplay is extremely loud and boisterous, and that is what we're going to be looking forward to here, Ringe.
You ain't wrong, man. You ain't wrong. Boost, the way he was walking in, the stare down, he took the glasses off. I feel like he got the Shinigami eyes. I feel like he knows when Yamaguchi is gonna die. And man, match predictions say they favor Boost. But hey, we've been over this. The match predictions, they're a little sus.
Listen,
a little sus.
It could be 73% the wrong way.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm putting it the nice way possible, but as we have alluded to, Yamaguchi also has a point here to prove, because the Evo Japan win he got a couple months ago was the biggest win of his career, one of the only wins of his career. And again, these two are looking to kickstart their campaign today on finals day that will propel them into new heights, not just in the Street Fighter community, but in their personal lives as well. And I tell you what, man, the preparation, we heard Rob TV say it, the preparation these guys do just as a player, it's kind of, it's indescribable for us. We understand it to a degree. Yeah. But there's something a lot of these players have that we can't explain to you because, well, most of us, I can't speak on you, I can't speak for you. Most of us haven't been champions.
Yes, absolutely.
These guys are champions or have a championship mindset. And that's what they're coming in here. They're coming with that cutthroat. They're coming with that crazy mentality to make sure they get the dub.
And from a Boost's interview, right, that's partly a learned behavior. He said in year 1, Street Fighter 6, I didn't think I'd make it this far, but I surrounded myself with people like Paladin, Adrian Riven, Chris T, Mena RD, and they showed me how to become a champion. They showed me how to prepare to a level where I can get to top 8 on the biggest stage, and he's going to try to make them proud here today. Yamaguchi on the other end, right? A Shinobism member. He has been there before. He has also surrounded himself with immaculate people that have shown him how to be a champion. He has gotten to the top of the mountain. Like I said, Evo Japan reigning, defending right now. So it is going to be so sick to see two players who are so cerebral, who prepare so hard, clash right now.
There's no I in team, and believe you, these two are the pilots right now, but the amount of minds and just friends and knowledge they have backing them up is going to be poured into this with unbelievable confidence here. I got to shout you out as well, actually, because for those that don't know, Ringe actually put me on Boost probably about 2 years ago.
I don't like to talk about it, but if I had investments in Boost stocks, I'd be up right now.
Oh,
I was in there early.
Easily.
I was in there on the ground floor.
He did say there's someone you need to keep an eye out. Not just me, but he said it to a lot of people. He said that you need to keep an eye on Boost. There was someone else as well. I can't remember who it was, but Boost was definitely one of them.
He legitimately, for a while, right, when he first burst onto the scene, he was showing me every single match I saw, something I had never seen before. Little nuances, pieces of tech that rarely anybody utilizes, even at the top level. And that's part of why he's gotten to where he is, right? He's been able to combine that with an overall solid game plan. You can tell he's been able to compose his emotions much more over the course of these years in Street Fighter 6 as well. And it's just so sick to see.
Sorry, just looking at Yamaguchi's stats there real quick. Sorry to change the topic.
No, you're good.
Total perfect parry 0.
Perfect parries. Okay, I think I'm
That,
to be a top 8, I would have never predicted that. I would have never predicted you made top 8 of EWC and didn't perfect parry one time.
yeah, because are we counting like fireballs?
I assume they are.
If
said,
it's
"I
zero, it's
assume."
zero.
Yeah, I mean, maybe they're not counting the projectiles. Maybe it's like pure screen freeze, but
Then that just goes to show how good him and his character are. Then if you're never in
Yeah.
a situation where you ever have to perfect
You know?
parry the physical hit, that's actually kind of insane to even consider that. Yeah, but again, Boost coming into EWC is actually in fine form, like we said, in his respective region for the World Warrior on the Capcom Pro Tour. He actually won US Canada East #2.
Yes, indeed.
And he came third place on World Warrior #1. So again, and he's an excellent teammate to have. From
put
what
it
I hear
down
from
for
all the
you.
other SFL guys that he's been working with, it's
There you
great first time. He had a very big responsibility back
mean,
in the
nothing's too
Street
quiet.
Fighter League Worlds as playing the last match against Lashar, which unfortunately he couldn't take. So I don't know his emotional, like what his emotional high or emotional low was at that time. But now he's got a responsibility to himself, because a big thing in life is you might, as you get older, you get more responsibilities. If there's one responsibility that stays consistent, it's responsibility to take care of yourself.
Yep.
Whether it's physically, mentally, in-game, and you
That's
can tell
true.
he's very meticulous and does his due diligence when it comes to this stuff, Ridge.
Absolutely, man. There's a touch on the point where you said
Bro, I
he
got my,
did have that deciding matchup
T
against
right here, bro.
Lashar at
Sick.
SFL. That's just a
Lock in.
testament to
Lock
the
in
faith
for a
his
moment, bro.
opponents
Lock
put
in.
into him, right? Okay, so we have got confirmation that they don't count the projectiles. So that was pure screen freeze. Good looking out on Lazarus and all the stats people backstage. But yeah, so that's just a clarification for everybody at home. But to touch on your point, right? The fact that his team, which consisted of people like Mena RD, right, that are willing to put him in the set deciding match, that's how much faith they have and how much work he's put in, and showed them that, yes, you can have this confidence in me. I will be prepared to the nines to make sure we bring it home, not only for the team, but now he's got to do it for himself.
And I tell you what, right, because
Something just
Logan
happened.
Sama, shouts to Logan
Hold
Sama
on.
on the desk with Tasty Steven Reflections. He did point out something when we were on the way back to the hotel yesterday. There is 50%
Oh, I
of the
locked in, my
players in
bad.
this top 8. Well, now it's been reduced to a little bit more, or a little bit less, sorry. A lot of them are still not qualified for Capcom Cup.
Oh,
and Yamaguchi has, Boost hasn't. So Boost has that extra incentive, that extra impetus to try and go for the dub.
There you go.
I wish they showed that clip yesterday where he walked up and just picked up the key. Like there was no nonsense. He knew what he wanted to do, and I'm just paraphrasing, but I believe the message is like, you shouldn't have beat me at the last Evo. And that's a statement. We don't have that.
That's what they
often
were saying
anymore.
too.
No,
They was telling me the same
absolutely
thing.
not, right?
Oh,
And you are making no bones about it. He picked it up and he said, I want my revenge.
He
You know what
wanted
I mean?
his
And he
vengeance,
is
bro.
very prepared for the
Lawfully
bye,
so.
which is something
Rightfully
against
so.
a matchup that I figure a lot of players, if they had the choice, they're dodging that matchup, right? They'd rather play against most of the other characters in the game than Mai. And he showed no hesitation. He doesn't care if this man's the Evo Japan champion. He doesn't care if he's playing one of the most villainous
said,
characters
I'm
in
gonna
the great Street
smoke
Fighter
the
6.
frick out
He
of
said, you shouldn't have beat me last time. I'm prepared for you this time.
You're gonna smoke the
And she's
frick
like,
out of
nah, you're not in the tournament anymore. You don't get to talk.
Damn.
What a moment
Oh,
to
yeah,
catch
nah.
from our cameraman, bro.
She's got you. I don't even know how to phrase it nicely, to be honest with you. Like,
Yeah, that
you
is-
can't talk now
You know,
because you.
the proper term for that is parental advisory, you know what I mean? So we can't go into that, you know?
Yeah.
But most definitely right there. Big shout outs to Xiao Hai and Mrs. Xiao Hai, of course, though. Of course, the defending reigning two-time EWC champion, Xiao Hai, who, unfortunately for him, he's not going to be able to take a third championship home this time. But he's got a Falcons teammate, Crime still alive, that's going to be facing Mena RD in a little while. So Falcons as well, trying to get that
I like how it's getting into
back-to-back
everything,
club
bro.
championship. They got a ways to go. They're currently in 5th place.
Trying to figure
Crime
it
is going
out.
to be their main source to do so, and he's going to be going up against that man right there, Mena RD. GOAT status for Street Fighter 6 so far. EWC, the only world championship not in his trophy case, but man, oh man, can that change today? Oh, Star Trek? You got a Pharrell fan?
Oh, words? Okay.
I don't know if that was supposed to be that or what, but, you know.
Maybe. I mean, we might have to ask him afterwards. A
Yeah.
quick interview. But yeah, listen, we're locked and loaded. We have got an insane crowd. I'm so glad they were able to come out and join us here. And I tell you what, we've been working with a lot of people over the last couple of days. And they're like, I haven't had time to come watch Street Fighter. I really want to come over there because you guys are making so much noise.
That's what
I
I'm
want to
saying.
watch the game. I said, well, if you ever get time on your break for 5 minutes, come on over. You might
5
see some good scoops.
minutes.
But did
It's just
that
5
one
minutes,
sign
yo.
in the back say, Weibo, if you can't
Yo, if
win
I
at
see any
League,
Blanca
just win a
mains,
Street
bro,
Fighter?
you
Is that what
masters.
that said?
You masters.
Is that what it is? Is that what
Got
time
straight
it is now?
masters,
That's
bro.
pretty funny. Well, you know, Meta RD
Don't sit
is
there
gonna
and be like, oh
trying to
yeah, I
pull
played
it up for
Blanca.
Weibo Gaming. That's going to be in our next
Straight
match.
master.
It looks like our technical pause has come to an end, and we're going to get into this next one. Again, one of the quarterfinals matches. If you're just joining us, if you're unfamiliar with the format for Esports World Cup, in our finals bracket, it is all first to 5, single elimination. You can see right here from Boost, only one combo drop, only one missed DI reaction, and only 4 times in burnout.
Bear in mind as well, there's been a particular setup. I had to note this down, and I had to pull out the Steam Deck and do the lab work on it. There's a combo he's been doing in the corner, which has EX crack shoot. Oh, sorry, EX power charge into the crack shoot.
Yeah.
He whiffs the
EX
light
power
DP.
charge?
Oh, yeah. I think
I know what he's talking about. I think it's the
frame advantage. All intentional.
That's a frame
The crouching
advantage.
medium
I
punch
didn't know
is
that.
always
I
connected
thought
down
it
here.
was
In
just positive.
everybody's mind, that's a great psychological tactic, by the way. In everybody's mind, it looks like he's dropped the combo because he ran out of juggle points. No, that is completely intentional. A couple of characters do have it, but there's a lot of recovery in this game across the board, given the context. Hopefully Yamaguchi has paid attention to that and probably spoken to his shareholder table, his advisory table, and said, hey, what's going on? He said, okay, look, this looks intentional, so don't mess with that one. But I am curious to see the strategy over time in first to 5. I don't really watch him a lot in long sets outside of Topanga Championships, to be honest with you.
That's a great point, right? Yamaguchi, I've been also primarily exposed to him in this 3 out of 5 environment.
DJ right now,
ways,
bro.
to be honest with you, right? Boost, I'm used to seeing him compete in the CPT. I haven't seen him in too many other exhibition-style formats or in long sets online. So I'm very interested in this, like seeing how they both evolve over the course of a first to 5. Who has more tricks in their bag? Who even is going to need that, right? Maybe they catch on to each other in terms of conditioning. We saw how quickly Hanao could snowball a set, right? So we can get out of hand real quick if somebody gets to read on the opponent heavily. But this is going to be a great one, I'm sure.
I gotta practice his other thing.
Remember, we're still in the round 1 set of matches here today, but we will be crowning a new champion here at Esports World Cup. Thank you very much for joining us. Hey, make sure you guys tweet out the stream. Make sure you tweet out the YouTube stream as well, and let everybody know that we are live. And this is probably going to be one of the matches of the day. I have my own theories and predictions, but I'll keep that to myself, because sometimes a broken clock works twice a day.
Because the guy in the freaking book, he's trying to look smart.
Right? We are going to find out very shortly.
I'm not saying he's looking smart and he's all talk. I'm just saying, like, okay, brought notes.
About to get into the match, but
I've seen people who brought notes.
Versus Maya as well. SNK battles coming at you live and in full effect. Should be a fun one in terms of the matchup as well, right? I think Terry's got some good juice up against Maya, honestly. Just being able to have the bird knuckle accessible to try to take up that space quickly, get some jump scares on the ground when she feels comfortable in that range where she wants to throw fan. But it looks like the button checks and the hand warmers are done. We are getting right back into the Esports World Cup.
Let's do it, bro.
Round 1. First to 5. Who advances to the semifinals, Jammers? Will it be Boost Lee or will it be Yamaguchi?
I got Yamaguchi, y'all.
Will be taking the stage here in immediate.
Yamaguchi, bro. He's playing mine, bro.
And again, he's going for the gusto because he says, hey, I'm here to prove a point. I'm here to dominate neutral in my own way, shape, or form.
And Boost Lee
okay, look, he cooking.
Oh, no, he actually juggled at that time, but yeah, we'll see it in the future, I'm sure. Complete domination to open this up.
Oh my.
To get the perfect, my goodness.
Oh my god.
But yeah, man, watch out for those backdashes to dodge the proximity block, especially against the stand fear.
Boost Lee better not win, bro.
And a lot of the top guys here in this tournament and in the meta in general have actually been falling for backdashes because everyone's used to, they're accustomed to the walk back to try and bait for a shimmy. There, okay.
You know how one-sided this is?
But that's the backdash literally we were talking about earlier. Caught him low into the crack shoot though.
Yeah.
And now we're stabilized a little bit, right? Yamaguchi.
And I should have said, come on, Yamaguchi. Use it mine, bro.
Like we did in round 1. Oh, but the backdash, right? He was looking for it again. Yamaguchi, an immediate adjustment that chased it down with a drive rush. Amazing stuff.
He can do the heavy.
He's not biting. He's waiting a good 2-3 seconds before he does the late crouch and medium punch. So Yamaguchi might just
frame trap it, bro.
Take a DP if that is the case.
Straight trap.
But again, it didn't connect. He was confident he was going to get a perfect parry on that stand fizz. That's why he done the tap parry. Yamaguchi literally saw that and honed in on that punish kind of throw.
Bruce Lee's like, oh, dude. This is why they don't like my mains, bro. Maya's easy. She's such an easy character.
But get off me. Great stuff.
She feels great too when you make the shots.
That's all my players are doing nowadays. Delayed crouch medium punch on defense. They're confident that they can break through Your resilience there, no crosscut into
Bro,
the
what you mean?
rising
That's all
tackle,
that my
all the
players are doing
conversion into the
nowadays.
Kaichosen.
What you mean by that, bro?
Yamaguchi round one.
He doesn't
After
like.
that
He doesn't
hell
like
of a
my.
statement
I
from
think the
Bruce
commentator
in that
doesn't like
very
my, bro.
first interaction.
He's like,
I
oh,
love
that's
that
all
jump
that
forward from Yamaguchi in the
my
corner
players
as
are doing
well, right,
nowadays.
as a way to kind of combat Boost's primary defensive
Did you lose to a
strategy
my
of
player?
fuzzy delay buttons, as well as dodge something like
You
if he
probably
did
lost
get
to a my
freaky with
player.
a reversal off rib. So Yamaguchi really layering the way he's going to approach Boost. And Boost, man, yeah, he got hit in the mouth after that first round. Let's see how he bounces back.
Well, you know what Mike Tyson said, everybody's got a plan, maybe even a notebook, until you get a fan in the face. I kind of made it a 2026 edition. That's
Wow.
what I was saying.
They're dissing your ass, bro.
Almost got the punish counter a little bit too far there because her box is not big enough on that power.
He said everybody got a notebook until they get their ass beat.
Risk the reversal right there.
You can still get their
where
ass
Boost's
beat.
mind is at.
Basically.
Dude, the way he uses heavy kick as well, I'm really impressed because he makes it hit at the tip and the latter active frames as well. So it's very difficult to take your turn back or heck, even
I is
challenges in general.
mashed.
That's why you can see Yamaguchi
She has
starting
too
to
much
back down to the
convertibles,
block
bro.
strings as well,
Makes her
avoiding
so
that button
easy.
entirely, keeping him locked down with the Rienbu. I like
I hope
this
there's
a
like
lot.
a Ingrid man.
Yeah, just peppering
That's
on that
spam.
drive gauge
I
there.
said
Bully.
spam. Good
Yeah, he was
fans.
literally powdering those stand fierces on him right now. Almost
Somebody
he's
playing
still
Ingrid,
trying to
bro?
get the perfect parry on that Kaichosen, but he does get a quick
Okay.
burn. No runaway there from Yamaguchi though. Burn out is Boost. No, it missed. He's done.
Ooh,
Indeed,
yeah.
is no meter
You knew
necessary.
he was
Quick
gonna
rally from
cook.
Boost,
You knew he
even
was gonna
in
cook right after
burnout.
it.
He bounces back here.
It
One,
looked like
one.
it was the light version of Ryu Engine. Maybe the medium version might have caught him there, but that's neither here nor there. We move on into the Buster Wolf.
Counter hit
Like,
confirm
ooh.
on the stand medium kick Terry classic.
Wait, that was
right
just
there.
round one? I
Oh,
thought that was like the
away
entire game.
just in case because he's low on drive gauge here. In the danger zone is Yamaguchi. Heck, in the danger zone is
There's a
both
lot
of
of
them.
Terry mains, bro.
Oh my god,
I've
I
been
put him
seeing
in a
a lot of
spacing
Terry.
trap.
Definitely could have been, and man, again, the drive gauge now. Oh, I love that, punching the fan away, recognizing that it is not charged. And again, making sure Yamaguchi stays real
Ooh,
low.
good
to try
burnout,
to
good
carry,
burnout,
but
good
not
burnout.
blocking low.
Round wave, he's out. No, he's out because it was a level 2. If that was a wake up level 1, that's what he was trying to cover.
Come on,
That would
Yamaguchi.
have worked, that round wave, but Amplify Shinobi Butchi got him out, and he's just going to pepper him away. He has got a super on deck. No need,
Stop.
because that's going to be a drive impacts
Damn.
into the
Now
power
it's 1-1,
geyser
bro.
to make
Holy
it 1-1
fudge.
as the scores
That part's
on
been
the
crazy.
deuce.
Indeed. I don't think it was a parry, by the way. I think it might have interrupted like an OD move or something, but man,
Probably.
man. Nonetheless, right there, right?
Everybody
Boost was
got a
definitely
plan.
prioritizing, keeping that drive gauge down, making sure he
Yeah,
never
keep
got
that
into a
momentum.
healthy status again. And we're already a tied up set.
Dude, the only person who flinched for throw text was Yamaguchi round 1. Ever since then, they've been trying to bait throws, and neither of them has taken the bait.
Yeah, you're gonna have to start establishing it. I'm gonna think he's gonna do it here. Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say Boost. One more. Oh, not even. And he caught Yamaguchi either jumping or backdashing.
Even Yamaguchi knew. Good block last minute on the overhead there. Tried to interrupt again on defense with that crouching medium punch. There's a throw tech there from Boost, and that's a hard read on the throw he thought was coming.
Oh, a little awkward on the crack shoot point blank, but nonetheless.
That's the
Players,
perfect
man,
combo.
managing their meter so well. Oh, but Boost.
Beautiful
stuff.
check there with the jab, by the way. Gets
This
the
is
throw.
what was supposed
He's
to
low,
be
he can
happening,
throw it,
bro.
he expanded,
I
he
don't know
wants
what
to.
was
He's gonna
happening
throw
the
a regular
first
fan
game,
just
but
in case.
Still did
First
enough
time.
damage to actually burn
That's
out
what's-
right
this is
there.
what it's supposed to be.
Most definitely.
Still
Like,
waiting.
mine
his
is just
boost.
the
He might
easy
have to be
free
a little
win.
forward into the level 1 just in case, but in the burnout is Yamaguchi, so he's going to have to go for the juggler here, Rinch.
Level 2.
Ooh,
Oh, it's
good
a
lift on
reach in. A little bit surprised because he was
Reach
so
out, teach,
disciplined
what?
beforehand, but I think that's why, right?
I be
He's
doing the
like,
same
you see
thing,
me
bro.
holding
I
down
can't
back.
be
I think
talking.
he's gonna go for the throw because of that. Yamaguchi stayed very disciplined.
I be doing the
Takes
same thing.
advantage of the whip Rienbu.
Okay.
Kaguruna might activate again here. Power wave to get away from me here, and he just gets hit by the roundhouse, and he's going to replenish the stocks on another
Oh, yeah.
Kaguruna might hit. And if he falls for a shimmy now, he's dead. I tell
That's
you what,
GG's, bro.
is that the different fall-up? No, it isn't. I haven't seen that one, but that's going to be guaranteed
Perfect.
into a
And
perfect
he
round.
perfect.
And
Him
Yamaguchi
right back.
takes the lead
stuff,
here.
bro.
Bear in mind, the context to this match is Boost said you shouldn't have beat me in our previous exchange. And it's already falling replicant of that. It's what happened a couple of months ago.
Indeed, right? Boost was the one that had the opportunity to choose the opponent. The
Bro, I
first
knew
person.
Yamaguchi was
He's
gonna
had
lock
the
in,
best
bro.
record coming into top 8. That earned him the privilege to choose his opponent in round 1 of the finals bracket. And he immediately, without hesitation, went to
Yamaguchi.
Yamaguchi's key. And look at this. He's answering that request for a battle in kind.
He's ruminating here, and we know how much of a deep thinker Boost can be. Listen, I've heard this guy's philosophy in Street Fighter 6. I'm thoroughly impressed, but obviously you have to put your money where your mouth is. And that's exactly why he's in this seat. I have seen him held tilt and be unimpressed by getting hit by regular jumps. The overhead in the first round of the very first game, he wasn't happy about that either. So hopefully some of these things are not going to dissuade him too much, Ringe.
Yeah, the fadeaway jump heavy kick, like him walking into it and kind of like underestimating the range, you could tell he was definitely a little bothered by that.
Oh, talk about underestimating the range. My man got slumped on his headpiece. He tried the backdash, but he slithered away from that.
Yeah, fortunate for Boost, didn't actually get punished at least. But man, now the roundhouse is coming in real hot. Recovered in time, and now
GG's,
the
bro.
overhead as well. Yamaguchi.
Look at Boost Lee, bro.
Wrong right now.
That's
Level
GG's,
one.
bro.
Oh, that's with a speck of hell, but it was irrelevant because the
Get
overhead
really aggressive with her.
again takes it for Yamaguchi, and dude, he is slipping
Come
away.
on,
He's
Boost,
running
lock
away
in,
with
bro.
that baton in this relay
I know I
race.
voted for
Yeah, it's getting
Yamaguchi,
a
bro,
little
but I'm
scary,
gonna need you
man.
to
3-1
at least put
is
up a
not
fight,
place
you
you
know?
wanna be if you're Boost, obviously. Ooh, I like that
Yeah.
weighted because Yamaguchi has been very good at perfect parrying and then pressing a button.
There we go, gets the back throw there. He tried to do a reversal jab and it didn't work. That's why that was a standard frame trap there, just harassing him with that stand heavy kick into those standing or crouching medium punches. And another Kagura no Mai is coming out. He can't reverse it in this situation. And he blocks.
She's like quick for
Yeah,
like
then
high
put him
damage.
press
Quick
out.
high damage,
Back
okay.
throw as well, take the real estate advantage, push Yamaguchi towards the corner. Hasn't really seen any burn knuckles since that first round either.
Because he's amplified now, so the burn knuckles irrelevant at this point. He tried to actually go in and try and
That's
win
game,
the
bro.
interaction, but he rewarded Yamaguchi with another game, and there's a 2-game buffer resulting in a 3-1 lead. He's running away with this one.
Yeah, it's getting a little spooky right now. Yamaguchi is very much in
Yamaguchi
control
ain't
of
playing,
the
bro.
set. Boost, however, as a cerebral player, he's given more games in this first to 5 format, trying to figure out what's going wrong. He feels a little hesitant to me. Feels like he's letting Yamaguchi dictate the pace, control the tempo with the fans. I want to see him get in there, whether it's a risk on a jump, a burn knuckle.
Getting them
Gotta get a bit
cheeks.
more aggressive, in my opinion.
There you go.
Speaking of which, he gets a successful shimmy there into the rising tackle on the wake up. He did
Gotta
respect
get them in
a
cheeks.
reversal punish counter.
That's the only
A
way we're
lovely
gonna win, bro.
conversion there into
Getting
another
their
rising
cheeks.
tackle. This is the momentum I want to see from Boost. I don't want things going from confidence into trepidation. That's what I really don't want to see from this man.
Yeah, great way to put it. Roundhouse again, right at the edge, right there. Thought he was gonna actually counter with a light kick, but nonetheless catches Yamaguchi with a light strike.
Ooh,
The little
that's
hezzy, but he
couldn't
couldn't
punish
get the
the whip.
punish after the whip.
Do you know, I kind of like that timing because it goes back to your point you made at the start of the hour. He's watching out for that backdash to get it, and he had to be as brazen as can be. He needs to reenact that thing he done in the first round. He done the same thing there. Do it and let him know you have to make this guy uncomfortable.
Yeah, even right there, right, the successful check on the 99-second, but a better perfect parry. The first one
Yo,
for
how
Yamaguchi
did y'all
in
be
the
timing the
tournament.
We
perfect
got to
parry?
count that one. Lazarus, if you're listening, you got to
I be
count
trying
that
to get
one.
that.
That one
Tryna-
counts. We got the screen freeze.
I get it like once
Oh,
every.
mate, there we go. Again,
man.
just
Oh,
harassing
man.
him. Damn, he wants your phone number, your Instagram, he wants all the socials. And he let him out anyway.
Like I said, oh, nice level 1. But yeah, Stan
Nah,
Fierce
bro,
is
I want
definitely
Mai's
harassment. I'm
number, I
flirting,
want
I'll tell you that
Jerry's
much.
number,
Yeah,
Another burn
I want
knuckle.
Cammy's
It's
number.
ambiguous these days anyway.
I want Chung-Li's number, everybody.
Gets the overhead, but last minute block from Yamaguchi again. He might have to delay low next time. He's watching it.
Yeah, honestly, Yamaguchi, he's done a lot of overheads himself, right? That's kind of where his ideas and mind is forming.
Overhead
And
again.
again,
No, that's what. Oh, you got to go.
Good
You've
stuff,
got to
good
do
stuff,
the
good stuff, good
He's
stuff,
gonna
good
go
stuff.
to the Buster Wolf. No, he's going to cancel straight into the rising.
Oh, he ain't
because
wasting
that's
time.
exactly what he needs to reduce this deficit here, and it will
Doma.
be 3-2. This is the Boost Lee we need.
yeah, I felt he was more aggressive in that moment. I like the level 3 as well. He's been taking a lot of time between
Good
rounds
stuff.
anyway, right? Give yourself some moments to breathe, collect the data, and apply it in the future matches.
Collect it.
And that's
Apply
a
it,
scary
bro.
thing as well, you know. As the set goes on, you're collecting the data, but every decision is massive. The interactions are just becoming ginormous risks you have to take, and you're going to be conscious on your mind if you do guess wrong.
Indeed, and Boost finally finds a crouch medium kick. It feels like he hasn't found a lot of...
No, don't give her too much space, bro. You give her space. Start getting comfortable. Feel me?
Because just micro walk blocks.
There you go. Get in the. Ooh, good shimmy. Good shimmy punish,
This
bruh.
is what we were talking about, is the backdashes people are flinching at over the walk back. Instead, forward throw, can he sneak in another one? But Yamaguchi said rear engine's going to take the trick, and it's going to do a lot of damage here.
Okay.
He's got to go to the level 1. He has to do the level 1.
He does level
Yeah,
one.
immediately here. He's gonna be able to get that space. He spin his meter just to get close again, and he gets
Is it
the
work?
throw.
Wow.
What a gamble from Boost. The confidence is starting to
Crazy,
exude.
bro.
This is the thing people
Crazy
need to pay attention
comeback.
with mine. When she activates level 1 and throws the fan, you're kind of inclined to do your EX move, but Power Wave is one of the moves you don't really want to do it against, and he's going to go to Kagura no Mai once again here, Ringe.
Indeed, right? And
Throw
Boost
your
only
fans,
has 2
yeah, throw your
bars now,
fans.
so it's not a good look to try to do the OD Power Wave again. This time he's up below that threshold. It's very scary. Oh, another
Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff.
That's nice damage.
Now he can walk behind the power wave if he wants to, but he's only doing it to buy the time, so his dry gauge gets back into the safe zone here.
Yeah, but I like him risking the bird knuckle. We saw that, and again, now the OD to clear it and approach.
Those last 5 seconds on boost were actually clinical, by the way, in terms of regenerating your drive gauge with the power wave stuff. Love that stuff. Beautiful play.
Man, again, another
Very
great overhead block of the drive rush. Boost might be considering these lows, as you mentioned before.
He's looking for the counter hit confirm, I think. Power wave in. He might have to wait for the medium kick again. Forward throw. Chase him down.
It's been throws primarily after those OD power waves as well.
He's looking for the counter hit. He wants the counter hit, and he's going to throw that out with malicious intent, that heavy kick. But now he has an opportunity to chip him out. He's looking to do it. He still has
There it is.
Rising Fang for the guaranteed chip.
Oh, yeah, you lock it in,
Yamaguchi
bro.
Gives him the nod.
I'm still
of
Team
approval, gives
Yamaguchi.
him
I'm still
respect.
standing
All
hands
right,
down,
you
bro.
played those last 10 seconds to as the clinical.
Got mine,
as you
bro.
could be.
But Boost
Exceptional
Lee,
stuff
Boost
there
Lee's
from
next.
Boost.
From my recollection, every
Bruce
time
Lee
he's
not
been
gonna
able
get
to
sent home
clear
like
the
that. I
fan
know
with
that.
an OD power wave, he has gone up and thrown
I think
him.
what he's
So I'm
doing
really
is he's
interested
trying to
see
fill his
how that evolves. Is
opponent out.
Yamaguchi gonna try to
That's what I'd
backdash?
be
Is he gonna
doing.
try to
I'd be
jump?
getting knocked
Once
off
that
purpose
gets
as well.
cleared, will Boost be ready for it? Is he
Because,
still
like,
gonna be looking for the throw? So many layers in this
Feel
last
me?
2 out of 3 matches for the first of 5.
Well, now that Boost is catching up in this marathon, all eyes are on Yamaguchi to see how far he can run away with this, because he does not want Boost winning 4 games on the bounce, already on a 2-game win
Sometimes I
streak,
let
by the way.
my opponents think that they're nice, you feel me? So when they like, they get that confidence to pull up on me.
Wave up close. I haven't really seen a jump from Yamaguchi to read on these things, but I guess it's not worth the risk then.
Yeah, both of these players very grounded, right? I don't recall either of them jumping so far. Plus frames on the burn knuckle, very well spaced. See the backdash before the drive rush, but Yamaguchi snipes.
Watch out for the reversal. And he's still, again, good
Okay.
blocking mid-screen, being completely disciplined and punching away the fan. He's not going to throw out a burn knuckle just
I didn't know you
yet.
could punch
Chases
away the
him
fan.
down and a throw
If
take
you
there.
time the punch,
Nevertheless,
you
from
can
Yamaguchi. Oh my word!
Oh, and now a perfect parry. Another one. Put it on the board, lads. Oh,
Ooh.
there it is. Baits out the parry from Boost this time, and then gets him on that counter hit.
Yamaguchi trying to secure
That didn't even
this.
feel like a delayed button that Boost has normally been doing. That felt like an immediate wake up, called out hard.
I don't think he actually done that
Saw
option
how much
before in
he's
this
gurgled-
set.
gurgled
Try
that
brush
word.
to the, back
Look,
heavy kick.
look,
Yeah, that was a good
look,
one. Oh, nice clash.
You get as much water as you need, bro. You about to take this L, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, he could have caught him with a drive rush throw in that situation. And again, Boost has not really been flinching with wake-up options.
The cope
on,
water, bro.
Defense.
Coping water.
Yeah,
Nah,
yeah,
nah, nah.
anyway.
I'm not
He
gonna
definitely likes his delay
say.
buttons, whether it be for meaty, whether it be for defense.
Nah, look,
He is definitely
Boost Lee got
layering
it,
his
bro. I know
path
damn well
in regards to that
he'll
stuff.
beat my
Right
ass
there
if I
as well,
don't
right?
do it.
Respecting the fact that you can kind of bait out OD.
But over time, I will beat him.
OSDP.
Sure.
But again, because
I
he's
could
still
beat
low
him.
on drive gauge, just look for a counter hit.
His
confirm.
Terry's
He's
nice,
throwing
though.
out the kick buttons again with
I'll sleep on his Terry, bro. His Terry's
there.
nice.
Yeah, it's such a good way to shave your opponent's drive meter down as well.
Person
Great
does got
play,
mine.
Jonah. Look at
Just
that, man.
safer.
A half a bar. And then, beautifully set up.
Nah,
with
but
the
if Terry
OD power
keeps
wave from
doing the
front
thing
knuckle,
that
now
he's doing
pulling him
now,
into the corner.
which
He's
he's
got to do a level 1 or something. He
like,
can't lose like
getting
this again
her
because he might be
on
looking
this,
for
like
sneaking around
burnout,
wave. He's not going to sneak in the stun, but great
don't get
interruption with that
really
crouching
bad.
jab there from Yamaguchi.
Incredible composure. Not worrying about being in burnout, even in the corner, just picking his spots perfectly. Man, we only have 29 seconds on the clock and more than half the health bars to go through.
Dude, the way these two have handled each other's EX projectiles has actually been
I think these guys are
stupendous,
gonna-
and he just needed that to hit at the tip, but he didn't get it. Building the momentum here is Yamaguchi. Block on the overhead last minute. Had to interrupt, but it wasn't a counter hit. That's why it didn't
Oh
go.
my
But he's
gosh.
going to make amends with another rising fang here. He's going to
Yo,
change
he's
the
trying
time
to
in
secure
the
it
drive
for
gauge here, and there's an
how much
executive
damage.
decision needs to be made on Yamaguchi's end. Does he give up this round?
There's only 14 seconds left.
Don't jump and give it to him.
This is gonna be scary.
Don't jump
for
and give
both
it to him.
sides. The burn
You
knuckle
sneaky. Oh my word.
and
How
Boost.
was it?
Time is gonna end. He's
Gotta
probably gonna
dash
do a
forward
random
here,
ult.
Check any approach. He can just down back now. He even teched the throw. That was a little dangerous, but it is okay. Boost wins it with a timeout, and the war of attrition goes his way.
The interesting thing as well is, remember, the supers freeze the time.
That's what I'm saying.
So yeah, if he got hit
Bro
by that
went
combo
for
from the
the-
shimmy, then it would have frozen time. Would have lost anyway. So
Yeah, that's why I thought that tech throw was brave.
Tech again. He's recognized how he's setting up
Brave.
tech throws from a drive rush cancel.
A straight combo, and then just walking out of throw range. Good little shimmy.
Rotate. Damn, you are still being stubborn. You player. Oh my word.
And Yamaguchi sniping again with the crouch medium kick right as Boost was trying to walk out of range of it. He was dancing in and out. But again, the throw after the OD power wave.
He got him.
Challenges because, of course, that fierce is so plus off drive rush.
But he's got no meter. He's only got stocks and critical health to work with. Maybe even a dream if he gets this right.
Boost, he's got the one bar.
Too far.
Boost, I believe stand medium can counter hit.
Bro, he could have like, couldn't he like heavy that?
Tackle. Huge bet. We've seen Boost willing to gamble before. This time does not work out. Yamaguchi one game away.
Bear in mind, if my memory's not a goldfish yet, he hasn't done that in a while. What a time to crack.
Yeah, man.
What a time to what?
Yeah. We saw earlier
Crack
right,
what?
where he would like burn himself out with an OD power wave when it was like a really close scenario in terms of the health, when he needed like one gamble. Ended up working out that way. I respect it, but man, oh man, Yamaguchi, right? He just really had no incentive, no reason to risk in that scenario. So I respect the attempt, but Yamaguchi was one step ahead.
I think the interesting thing for me is what are going to be the microscopic changes from Boost's gameplay, because he hasn't been playing bad. Ever since that adjustment he had to make them 3-1 down, they've actually been equally exchanging blows. So there's not much he has to change, to be honest with you, at least on surface level.
Keep dying.
Both players here, you can feel the tension in the air as Yamaguchi one game away now.
So now they're heavy kick again, and he needs to be careful.
What the frick was that? That was me?
Something, and he's whiffing out lights and heavies, and Yamaguchi's caught him a couple of times with raw drive rush into a punish counter move.
So trying to force the issue again, trying to bait something out from Yamaguchi's side, but he's been playing so disciplined.
Low forward into power wave. Yeah, he couldn't drive rush cancel because he would have burned himself out. And at this situation, at this point in time, it's not a good idea to do that.
Come on, Yamaguchi, close it in, bro.
Definitely. Both of these players have been
Close
so
it in,
good
bro.
at keeping their opponents below that 3-bar threshold. That's what that stand heavy kick
Yo,
does
if
with
Terry
Terry.
gets a break, that's it.
Yamaguchi
That's
obviously has
GG's,
the
bro.
player buttons to do that roundhouse fierce with Mai. Oh, but again, too close because of that perfect parry. It didn't push Mai back at all.
It's just these minute mistakes that are letting Boost down in big interactions, especially as that clock is running down, as you mentioned in the last round.
Indeed, and Yamaguchi did a good job after the OD power wave cleared. He jumped back, right? He's not going to play those games. This time he is forced to block.
Backdash
Nah,
again.
don't play them games,
that
bro.
was annoying him. A couple games ago, check again. He's checked a couple of these drive rushes with a jab.
Perfect parry.
Gets a punish counter. That didn't look like it was going to be a punish counter, so that was very fortuitous for Boost Lee.
Yeah, absolutely. I thought that was safe jump timing and spacing. Right here, perfect angle on that to continue it. Goes with a safe jump and gets the throw, takes the life lead. Oh, 5 in a late tech.
Watch out. Yeah, perfect parry because the DP didn't work before. Someone's going to have to do something audacious. 10 seconds on the clock. Who's hungry for that round?
Oh my god, bro. CA on
Power wave,
deck.
go away. Yeah, you got power wave again. No, he can't. Good blocks there from Boost.
Oh my goodness, takes it back. Oh, another time over and Boost squeaks the victory. Oh.
Boost get it. He get it. He get it nice.
Despite the clock being neutral, as can be.
I think he's using the time, too.
What discipline from both sides,
Just
man. The patient Street Fighter gameplay on display.
Walking back and forward there, drive rush in for the delayed throw because there's a lot of mix-ups off of that drive rush cancel from the stand heavy punch. One of the best buttons in the game currently.
Again, 100% easily able to bait out the OSDPs.
Notice how he's walking back, so when Boost does drive rush, none of the buttons are really going to annoy him from that range, because again, there are a couple of limbs that Terry has that are a bit stubby, and the ones that are really effective right now, they're outside burn knuckle range.
Absolutely, that's why Boost, recognizing that's where Yamaguchi was looking to play at. No, that's not what he wanted. The input
Yamaguchi, come on.
And keys stored, and what a horrible way for Boost to eat this much damage.
That's not dead?
Just about alive.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he's just about alive. He's got drive gauge, so dude, and that's happened too much. He's been hit by way more overheads than he has, and I promise you, if he has to close that round with the overhead,
wait, is that that's round one? Okay, both of them has round.
Set point in the single in limb, burst to 5. Punish counter.
Yeah, that was off the perfect parry as well, but Yamaguchi did not approach, right? He was waiting for Boost
well,
to
he used
respond
his ult to close in that match, so he has the advantage.
Now the throw loops are here. He immediately challenges, but no counter hit. Does catch the low, though.
And he's going to go into the Rising Fang. This is a Chief Executive Officer decision.
You sure you did that early, bro?
Level 3 back. So if you're going to spend it, you need to make this one count.
I think I probably would spend it too.
I don't care how you get in. He's going to have to
any damage you can get, bro.
Force a mix-up.
Indeed. There it is here. A good backdash on the throw. Attempted again. Not biting, but he does challenge.
Watch out.
The heavy kick.
Mine does have a level 1, bro.
Oh, what a tech throw.
Dude, the temerity to even tech that at that time. Yamaguchi, you god.
Yeah, like how, man?
Power wave.
Oh, interrupted. Perfect parry, but he gets the overhead.
Oh, no, no, no. And the level 2.
Will be enough to close the door on Boost.
Jeez, bro.
Was a
Good stuff,
beautiful
Boost.
rally of adaptation, the back and forth. We thought Yamaguchi pulled up the ladder until Bruce was making that comeback, but Yamaguchi kicked him down and said, stay down there, because this is a single in-limb first to 5, and the Evo champion is getting closer to having another massive trophy in his cabinet. And we mentioned it, with the amount of overheads he's been hit by, I wouldn't be surprised if that was the way he was going to close out.
100%. That was the main point you highlighted, right? You're like, bro, these overheads, you got to put it at the forefront of your mind, especially when it's such a powerful round-closing tool, right? Granting some of the most damage in the game off the drive rush, especially off a clash like that. What a way to go about it. But let's take it to the stage and our host, Rob TV in Damascus.
That's crazy, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, his performance has been absolutely amazing. One of the best in the world. Put your hands together for Bruce Lee.
Damn, bro.
Okay, and now a word. You can be here, Marty. With Yamaguchi. Yamaguchi, the entire stadium is screaming your name. It's a close match against one of the best players in the world. What is it like playing in a moment like that?
はい、このような大舞台でたくさんの観客の方たちが山口選手のお名前を呼んで声援されていたわけですけれども、その中で大変接戦の中、もう世界最強の選手と言われる選手を相手に戦い抜いたわけですけれども、今のお気持ちをお聞かせください。
そうですね。なんだろうな。もちろんこの舞台で戦うってなんかそのファンの方に応援されてすごい嬉しいっていう気持ちもあるんですけど、
All I got was there's a lot of ton of pressure.
まあそれ以上にでもやっぱり自分が嬉しいのはやっぱ
shit,
対
pull
戦
through.
相手のブース選手
I hope
と
my
この
thing
舞
is
台
good.
で真剣勝負をやれたっていうのはすごい自分にとっていい経験ができたなっていうふうにすごい今思ってます。
Of course, I'm so grateful and delighted that, for all the fans here to be supporting me in such a big stage like this. But moreover, I am so grateful and delighted that I was able to compete against Bruce Lee. And it was such a great experience for me.
Ladies and gentlemen,
he said nothing about pressure.
Evo
All
Japan
right, bro.
champion, and here
Need
at
to get the books.
EWC trying to add to his trophy cabinet. Yamaguchi, please go ahead and crush your opponent's key.
Another kick crushed, more dreams shattered, but more dreams still alive as Yamaguchi will carry his hope, Japan's hope, and Zeta Division's hope forward in Esports World Cup semi-finals. This top 8 has been ridiculously exciting. This match has been ridiculously close, but this is my expert himself, Yamaguchi, about to have a great time crushing yet another key. We've got a few. This is our third of the day. Let's take a look. This is a clean one. This is a great one. Yamaguchi, once again, congratulations. Yamaguchi moves forward to semi-finals. Please, everyone, make some noise for Yamaguchi.
Good stuff, Yamaguchi. Any Ingrid mains, bro? I knew Yamaguchi was gonna win. He's using my, bro. Anybody who uses mine, bro, like, secure. Yeah, he's using mine, bro. Like, I'm expecting this to happen. I'm expecting that to happen. They trying to sell PlayStation 5? It's not gonna happen, bro. It's not gonna happen, bro. Okay, so while they talk a bunch of bull, I'm finna switch my account. I got this one. Nah, Boost is a nice fighter though. Like, with all due respect, he is. I think he could have gotten that if he would have like I said, Mai's just punish heavy, bro. Super punish heavy. Like, when it comes to Mai, bro, is oh no. This guy right here, bro. The Baraka main, bro. I'm sorry. Anybody call him Mash Central, bro. Baraka is Mash Central. Like, all you gotta do is I feel like he's just a MASH character, bro. In all due respect, bro. Like, he's just a MASH character. But you are mashing in this game. Kind of. MASH Fighter 6. It's more than that, but like, there's fundamentals to it, and I noticed that. Like, Baraka is just one of those guys that he gets too much leadway, bro. He gets too much leadway with and wiggle room, bro. I don't know. I just think he has way too much wiggle room, way too much leadway to just demolish his characters, bro. Team Falcons? Man, well, I'm out here playing the thingy too, bro. I'm not gonna lie, with all due respect, the Baraka man got it, bro. I don't even gotta look at this match, bro. I already know who got it, bro. The Baraka man got it, bro. I'm that confident in this Baraka main that the Baraka is gonna like win. Hands down, bro. He's gonna win, bro. It's gonna be a blowout, bro. Person's gonna see how good and how much his baits are. And I didn't know Baraka had like a crossover until I saw that he had a crossover. So it's just like, damn, bro.
With me, Crimey, coming onto this match, Mena RD is seen as one of the favorites, one of the absolute best as well, and that's a huge challenge for you. How do you take on that challenge against Mena RD?
Mena es uno de los favoritos en este torneo. ¿Cómo te sientes a jugar en contra
This
de
guy's a
él?
newbie
¿Cómo
too.
es este desafío para ti en jugar en contra de él?
Me siento bien y preparado y bueno, a ganar el favorito.
I'm feeling good, I'm feeling prepared, and it's time to win against the favorite.
It is time to win against the favorite. Listen, guys, we're not gonna waste any more time. Crimey and Mena RD, you guys can go for the face-off. And Rob, I am hyped for this one, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, this right here is what
Anybody
it's all
hyped for this
about.
beatdown
Of
right
course,
here
we
by
have a
Baraka?
young prodigy on his way up. And then on the other side, we have the best player in the world, Mena RD. In the end, there can only be one. Mena RD, Crimey, who's it gonna be? Let's send things over to our commentator. Oh, hey, Mena RD stepping up to see into the soul of Crimey. And we saw a little bit of a look away. The young man maybe not used to this environment, but it all changes once we get into the game. Ringe joined by Logan Sama. How you doing, dog?
Sir, and it seems like incredible things always happen when I'm sitting next to you on this desk in these top 8 situations. I can't wait for another one. And it's incredible to say that Mena RD is the 3rd oldest player in this top 8 bracket at only
Mena got it, bro.
26 years old.
Oh my God, 26,
The
bro.
future is now.
He's barely mid-20s, but there's so many young heavy hitters, all these
Oh, here they go back
up-and-comers
here.
who have been grinding even before Street Fighter 6. I understand that they're 15 years old. You might have just seen them in Street Fighter 6, but we know Blas, we know Crimey. They've been grinding before that. They've been waiting for this opportunity. Whether they're young or not, they worked as hard as anybody else to get here. Now Crimey has a huge opportunity to not only get himself into the semifinals, but make a name, make sure he is unforgettable throughout the scene by denying Mena RD the one title that he does not have.
It's incredible energy. And of course, the club championships on the line as well. The last remaining Falcon. And of course, Mena RD representing for Weibo Gaming. Crimey looking to go one further. Look, he's had an incredible couple of months. He got 4th place at EVO, which is a huge breakout result for him. So impressive. Then he managed for the first time to secure the World Warrior in Chile. And that might not sound like anything to a lot of our viewers out there, but listen, Blas, who was in last year's Grand Final, only 17 years old, has had that region in a chokehold. He's won 11 back-to-back World Warriors. Finally, Crimea managed to win one, beating Blas in Grand Finals. Is that a sign that this is his breakout? He's in incredible form. He comes here by way of a great run, an incredible run through our brackets so far as well. Unbelievable stuff from him.
And yeah, as you mentioned, Crimea has the back-to-back, the only club champions on his back right now. Team Falcons in 5th place. This is not where they usually are when it comes to this close to the end of EWC. They're usually in that first, second place spot, trying to secure that one more dub. Crimea right now has a big chance to gain a lot of points for them and put them back into that position they're used to being in. Of course, Mena RD not only doing this for himself, but for Weibo Gaming as well. But oh man, bro. Just the intensity, the aura both of these players exude. It looks like our button checks are over.
Now, they have faced each other twice already this season. It was this matchup, the Blanca
faced each other?
versus Ryu. They faced off a combo breaker, and also at EVO, it was 2-1 to Mena both times, with Crimea taking the lead in the first game. What I want to see is his approach here. I watched back the 2 games. The game at EVO looked a lot more profitable for Crimea, and he was using the fireballs a lot more. And I think the fireballs are so important in this matchup. You want to force Blanca to come into that range. Of course, that doesn't mean that it's going to be successful when he does, but it's so much more difficult for Blanca. That crouch fear is a big button in this matchup as well.
You do have to be unorthodox with your fireball delivery as well against Mena RD, right? He's got the best slides in the business in terms of reactions to the projectiles, so let's keep an eye out for that as well. Crimea, of course. Oh, but the Fierce is the great equalizer. Everybody gets opened up, especially with the
20 frame overhead. How are you reacting to that at the grand old age of 26?
Oh, looking like a little
Another thing
man.
that Mena's fantastic at doing, by the way, of course, is the parry to the fireball at those close-up ranges. Talking about parries, we've got parries here on deck from Crimea.
Again, the down back one as well. Straight up calling out the fact that he's going to be looking for a low there. Oh, and speaking of which, Crimea dancing in out of range. This pace of this tempo, I'm loving it.
Yeah, calling out Mena for walking back behind that standing medium punch on whiff, and he finds himself in the corner now. You'll see Mena whiff a lot of buttons just preemptively. It'll be that back medium kick. That stand roundhouse will use a lot as well. But there we go, the activation on block of the OD. Tap parry because there was no ball that came.
Indeed here, I love that from Mena. Oh, another tap parry, he's gonna get burnt out now. Crimea looking for him to pursue. That's why we see the back jump and the neutral jump. Forward this time to get out of the corner. That's a huge escape. Wow.
Oh my God. Great block, because I had no idea where that was going.
Yeah, legitimately. Even visually after the fact, I didn't know what side that hit on.
Good stuff for you. That was really good. That was really good.
All the way through to the super 1-0.
I want to call that out as well, because that's a really important mix-up in this matchup. The drive rush on block from Blanca. He's got that back hop, right? So it means you can't always OS the ODDP. Sometimes you're going to see Crimea challenge. Sometimes you're going to see him go for the throw. It is a big mix, but it's not always in Ryu's favor, as it would be in other matches where you cannot steal the frames and that option select is guaranteed.
Beautiful delay on that drive rush from Crimea as well, not only to let Mena RD land, but then counter hit the button. You can see Mr. and Mrs. Xiaohai cheering on the Team Falcons member as well in the front row. Shout outs. Fireball again right there.
Fireball, it's so important at that range.
Yeah, especially right there, right, where just an extended poke doesn't give Mena RD too much time to actually react with slide. Oh, man. Then again, actually interrupting the rainbow ball and the OD this time to the extra speed. Meeting in the middle here. Yo, they are so close, so even.
So even. I'm looking at everything on the screen.
Yeah. They got 3 dolls. They got a Denjin charge. The meter's at the bottom, and he beats him to the button just barely. And with that Denjin charge, it's going to allow not to kill just yet.
Oh, the block on the overhead. There's the level 2 activation. Yeah. Of course it
that's
is.
That's gonna be game. That it can't. No. Good stuff. Mena's actually shook by this, bro.
That was a deep breath from Mena, though.
Oh yeah. Oh,
right.
Yeah. He knows
like,
how
damn,
close
I
that
got
was to slipping through his fingers. And that would have been a costly mistake, right? Or not a mistake, but it would have been costly because he just spent the 2 bars.
Nice punish on the down forward. Fierce there. Poorly spaced from Mena, gets his ankles clipped and he's going to find himself pushed back to the corner. Looking for the perfect parry, but he was standing up and it was a low. LDP.
Yes, indeed, he tried to blow him up right there. A little bit delay on the driver's cancel pressure to see if Mena was using throw. Nice, OD reversal. Not going quietly. Let's get it again here. Lightning Beast has been built. What extension are we going to get? Oh my goodness, what is this juggle? Coward crouch. Oh my! Mena! Daring him
He not
to
having
do
it no more, bro. He said, I'm
punishing him
shutting
outright.
everything down now, bro.
Going to the bag of tricks. Both of these guys. Little delay on that low forward, but they catches him with the string. Looking for the perfect parry on the overhead. The crouch fierce gets with punish, puts him back into the corner. Meaty stuff.
We don't see too much real players, bro.
What happens if you do?
You don't see
Meaty
too
the
much.
bait though.
I love that, right? The fact that Mena did not commit to anything after the hop, really catching on to how Crimea is free
Trying to
in
keep him
that
right
corner.
there.
Yes, indeed, locking him down here.
Here we go. Why are you not doing the
Did
crossover?
so much damage to his drive meter, but Crimea holding on to that last piece for dear life, and that anti-air gonna let him breathe a bit easier. Finds it off the scramble on the trades. Crimea.
Crimea does have a problem with spending a lot of bar. You'll find himself burnt out a lot in this matchup, and that's bad if it's round 2 or 3 when that level 2's online. But that time, of course, the perfect spend because it was for the kill, but definitely has to watch his drive gauge.
Indeed, Crimea is one of those guys, right? He's willing to go into burnout. He's confident in his
Nice
gameplay
punish.
while he's in the gray. We'll see if that comes back to bite him. This time, another low into the beast. You know what comes next. The corner carry. We got the little boo-boo. Oh, and the parry attempt to try to avoid the mix-up, but that's a big 20% on every throw punish counter.
Yeah, faked him out with the not real +11. That was just a raw drive rush rather than a dash forwards after the forward throw.
Oh man, poking back, and he caught Crimea looking for the scramble parry again. And that's really, I was gonna say put him low on drive meter, but that perfect parry and this follow-up gets him back into the green. Oh, you know what it is. Pound that chest, Lightning Beast, Crimea.
Tried to jump back rather than walk back.
Stuff.
You had to know, right? This was gonna be one of the main things you had to deal with. He got the imperfect parry that time. He was looking for the down back one.
Nice defense. Locking the mix after the back medium kick. Respecting the frames, but Mena controlling that corner like a boss. One more guess.
Oh man, baits it out and takes the lead. And I will never get over Blanca getting Oki off a jump back air to air. I will never get over that.
It's always
That is quite
Blanca
strong,
mains,
I
bro.
must say.
Yeah, right now that drive rush light kick bait off of the forward throw, that's paying off for Mena, and he's really getting Crimea to twitch on that, isn't he?
Yeah, 100% right. It's partly taking advantage of those young man reactions, right? Give Crimea something visual to react to. Look at even right there, the
back
whip
medium
immediately pressed the back medium kick after, right? He knows how quickly Crimea is able to take advantage of these visual cues, and he's using it against them. Oh man, okay. Just a little bit of a poke there. Nice throw tech, but Crimea back to the corner already. Oh man, looking for the parry again here, but beats him to the button. You see the counter hit. That crouch strong is potent. Oh, the blue stuff. This is the wrong neighborhood, bro. You got the red shorts on.
He said this is the wrong neighbor.
Oh, here we go. And then again, a perfect.
Another perfect.
The pokes left
Yeah,
and right,
bro.
stay in medium, crouch medium. They're all connected for
And if you
Mena.
notice, Crimea's basically put the fireballs away. They're just not coming out to control this neutral space. And that's allowing Mena to have this dance, right? He can use any of his buttons to stand medium. The crouch medium, of course, is so strong. Finds himself in the corner now, though. Plus frames, not respected. Oh, just eats the safe jump.
Indeed. Thought he probably was going to fake it out, go someone low. Showing the very edge of that forward fierce. Beautifully spaced by Mena. Takes advantage of the neutral jump. Goes to the other side here into the CA. That's going to burn Crimea out, and it's going to be a real scary scenario. Oh my God.
Okay.
Barely. Almost killed him though. Almost killed.
Wasn't buffering the super. It's going to be
Almost
scary
killed.
for Mena. That's why he tried to move. He knew he could have got chipped out by the CA. Didn't want that to happen either way. Crimea comes out on top and keeps the meter.
nice
Checks
check.
the drive rush.
Yeah, what a fantastic situation that turned out to be for me. Didn't have to spend the level 3 because Mena knew he had to do something.
Yes, indeed.
That being a free kill, right?
100%. You already see the buffer right there with a donkey kick.
Oh, the walk back makes the air ball whiff, and there's the 3 bars. He's also going to get back into the green. A fantastic situation for Climate, looking to level this up 2-2.
He's going to be on the verge of doing so. The media again. We've seen Meta, right? He is definitely challenging on Wake Up a lot. We saw him eat the safe jump.
Yep.
Lots and lots of counter hits, right? Crime is staying meaty with the pressure.
Nice space on a double knee.
Establishing the throw early here. Again, Crime finds himself down on the drive, which kind of incentivizes him to bet on the parries. That's why you see him do it so much. There it is again. Checking the dash.
Yeah, just a normal dash.
Yeah.
Ooh, good go. Oh.
Love that from Mena, though, sneaking those in. It's a lost start in
Reach
this
out
game.
teach.
Yeah, especially if you know he's looking for the visual cues, right?
Yep.
Reach out teach.
Preemptive slide just catches the drive rush.
Got a blow right there, but nothing else doing.
Reach out teach.
Dangerous range to be throwing fireballs. Okay.
Oh, man, Crime is so active. That's why Mena
Reach out
busted
teach.
out, seeing how active Crime
Good
is.
stuff. Yeah.
Mena burns himself out. He's got great advantage in terms of stage positioning.
Most definitely. Oh. Again, I love this, establishing the fireballs right now, thinking about it, and then going low as Mena tried to walk away. You're not going to do that for free.
Big combo.
Can't put him away here, trying to hold on to the meter. Because
I guess
of
he's
that.
trying to-
I love that.
Yep,
Projectile to come
Man,
to level
bro.
1, and then he had the chip from there from the
This
plus
guy's
range.
nice.
Beautiful from Crime.
That is such efficient use of your
Oh,
meter,
right into it.
understanding of the situation.
Yeah, bro, he didn't waste no time. He just started that. He didn't waste no time, bro. He's just
Now
like, let's
again,
go.
Put out the doll.
Let's
Just
work.
using the threat of it right now. Tried to bait Crime into something. He eventually got the parry out. Oh, man, the meaty heavy kick. Ended up being a plus frame setup.
Either that or he just tried to steal frames after it. That
Yeah,
wasn't
could have
his.
been. Could have definitely just been the usual frames and a steal. Oh, a turn
Oh
steal.
my
And
God.
then dancing back and forth. Oh, boy. We're going to a round 3 to see who takes the lead in the set.
3 bars. Oh,
These guys are
whip
cool.
punish. Scared to try and whip punish the forward medium kick there. You
know
can
what?
get caught by that so often, right?
Yeah, the screen didn't shake, so you know what? I think you're right. I think he did just take his turn back. Like, steal the turn in that last bit. Oh. Oh, my goodness. Immediately pressing back after the poke. Nice.
Yeah.
You highlighted that earlier, right? The OSDP bait.
Yeah, Crime
Good
knows
stuff.
that he can't just do that without thinking. Yeah, we got
That's
a level
it.
2 activation. Don't leave your legs out. Oh no, a rare
Wait,
jump
he
from
just-
Mena, but he's still plus here.
Very uncharacteristic.
Yeah, he's gonna have to
Crime.
spend
I
most
think he's
of
trying to
this
burn
just
him out.
keep
He's trying to
the
burn him
pressure
out.
up. Crime and burnout now. Bro will do it.
I'm so surprised Crime didn't make the bet.
No
The
way.
discipline and fight
Yes.
the CA
That was
after
really
all
good.
that.
That was really
What a
good.
performance
I think
from
he was going to do
Crime
that
Hold
regardless.
on in that
But
corner.
damn,
And that
now
made
we
Mena
both,
shuffle
now we both
around
burn
in his
out.
seat there. I'm looking
Oh
at
wait,
the
he has
camera in the
meter.
top corner. No conversion for
No
Stan
way.
Fist, but it ends up being a reset. He
got
eats
him.
it again.
No freaking
got
way.
Pressing
No
every
freaking way.
time, and
Okay,
Crime
get away.
goes into the lead. Mena so
Boy got
active
hangers, bro.
on defense. It's not paying off for him here.
Wow.
Yeah, in that instance, I think Mena knew he was going to get bullied to the corner. He had no meter to save himself from the DI, so it was inevitable. He had to bet on Crime messing up the pressure. He actually tried to drive rush out from that, ended up paying for it. Already in the corner, no
To be honest, bro,
see what he did,
fundamentally, all right, you got it, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Mena will take that though. Escapes the corner.
But I chose
Trying to
Mena,
build a
so
comeback here. He's
I'm
got
saying,
no bars.
I'm staying with
Yeah,
him.
Crime shaking
Wait,
his head
fundamentally
right there.
speaking, like
Execution
mentally,
error, that can't be what he wanted.
he knows
The jump
Baraka,
rising
but this
button to
Ryu,
full screen like that. Oh, and you
very
mentioned how
patient,
Crime was gonna be
very
betting on
patient.
throw a
It's
couple
like
of
they're
times.
waiting
That's
for
at
that
least,
opportunity.
less of a risk than doing the OSDP.
They're really nice at it.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen him challenge with the crouch and light punch as well, so maybe Mena will start
Ooh,
frame
okay.
trapping him after these drive rushes on block. We'll see.
That's a punish.
The whip punish is there this time, but it's not gonna be enough to kill. And Crime,
Ooh, hit you with
Let's
the
it rip,
regular
Mena,
get up
big
attack
sigh
that I
right
be hitting a
there.
lot of people with
Ooh,
all
Crime
my
talking to himself. Let's go.
Yeah, he deserves to be feeling himself here.
I
Oh,
love that
yeah.
both of these players don't play with headphones, by the way. Want to feel the electricity, the atmosphere of the arena.
Bring it, bro. He did
Oh.
what?
Oh,
He
yeah,
tossed it to the other
yeah,
side.
Indeed.
Hey, it worked.
Jump
It
out.
worked
We
though.
got insurance.
It worked
Knock
now.
him back down into it, but he actually did not connect.
It still worked though. Sure,
Expecting the light chain, it
Boom.
didn't come.
Boom.
Oh, great.
Oh,
patience
this
again
guy.
from
This
Crime
guy
A. Overhead
fundamentally,
block this
bro.
time. Air block him on to escape.
Can't match your way out of this one.
Oh my god, so much
Oh
drive.
my
Going.
god.
The crouch fierce, I was gonna say
Again?
that's dead. 3 bars in the bank. Unload
Oh
that bad boy. Crime A up 4-2.
I want to see the count on counter
Wow.
hits here against Mena because he is getting pieced up on defense here.
Wow.
Big time, man. You see the different ways Crime A is setting it up as well.
Guys,
With
a
the
nice
half
writing
Shingekis,
player,
these
bro.
slight hesitations, going with the big crouch fierces. Not only is he opening Mena up with these buttons, these are fierce, crouch
Yeah,
fierce.
bro.
These are huge damage starters.
I was going to say, if there's 2 characters in the game I don't want to get counter hit by, it's Sagat and Ryu.
100%.
That's like
Sagat
walking in front of a
and Ryu.
train. Trade.
Freaking Sagat, Sagat's just, I have a lot of range on you, characters, so I'm gonna just abuse the frick out of that until you die. He's so annoying to
Right
go
about
against
now,
because he
he's
has
staring
that
at the
reach.
possibility of that esports World Cup slipping out of his grasp. There's a back roundhouse. He doesn't want to get that air ball.
Oh man, bro, it is an
Like,
intense
what's-
atmosphere here. As Mena knows he cannot drop another game. He needs 3 straight to bring this back.
Yeah, nah, he's playing this. He's playing this really
Looking
good.
extremely good right now, right? Crime A,
Beautiful
of course.
fireball game here from Crime. And now that he's in control again, and now Mena has to think really hard about how to get in.
Nah, he's trying to
He looked for
look.
the frame
He's
trap, so
trying.
he
He's
went
trying
for
to
the
conserve his
crouch
meter.
medium punch into the back medium kick. Crime just blocked it out.
And Crime started throwing fireballs once he was out of slide range as well, right? Like, he is very conscious of when he's in it. He's not going to just give it to him. It has been such a cerebral fireball game from Crime A.
Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Yo, could he? Fuck.
Nice from Crime. He's not biting on that on block either. Can't get away.
Yeah,
with being too active
Crazy's
after
like
those
he
fronts.
played
Heavy
footsie
order
lit,
already.
bro.
Try to fake him out with a couple of the lights as well to know that's not just fireballs coming here. We're
What is
approaching
this
20
game
seconds
right
on the
now?
clock.
Oh my
And
god.
Crime, he's winning the real estate advantage right now, especially with that drive reversal.
Ay,
Only
ay.
needs 1 big hit with
Ooh,
this
there we go,
time
there we go,
on
there we
Mena.
go, there we
He's
go,
gotta
there we
be the
go.
one that finds it right before his back gets pushed against the wall.
Yeah, the donkey kick was in start up, but that crouch medium punch came out, and Mena
Cramy
was able to
fundamentally
close
just
out
got
a
it, bro.
vital round here 'cause he has to
Like I'm
stop
looking
this
at the
momentum.
fundamentals right now.
Stem the bleeding.
I thought Menard, he's cool. He's like a beast. But
Okay, we're
Creamy
running
on
time
with
here.
Ryu,
Media
it's
poke
just
back.
fundamentally
Buffering
just
left and right, especially
much
when we got
better.
the lightning beast and already up around. Mena is looking good. Oh, he wanted him to throw tech. What a challenge.
Yeah, good patience there from Crime. He saw he go straight down, didn't press anything until he hit the ground. Flick that light punch out.
good stuff.
Oh, it's again the OSTP this time, right? Showed it to him.
That was brave,
okay.
man.
That's what I say. He missed. He got
Little
it.
one As well, and now
Okay.
Chip is
Oh, he's
imminent.
trying to close this
Crime
in.
does have mirror to defend
Oh.
himself with. Again, he's just
Fuck.
outside that slide range. He's been so good about maintaining that space.
Okay. He shot. Good stuff.
Nice. Mena very
Yo,
patient.
lo.
Crime trying to sneak forward and beat him to the space. But what patience.
That's
from
probably his fan.
the two-time-
Shout out, yo,
two-time
shout out
Capcom
to Menard
champ.
fan, bro. It's fan, bro. Come on, Menard.
It's a 4-3.
Clutch it in, bro. Clutch it in for us. Yo, it's
Ooh.
tense because we don't want to see Menard lose,
Big
but at the
counter
same
hit
time,
solar
bro.
plexus. That's gonna hurt,
Creamy's
and it's
like
gonna carry
really
him
a good
across the screen.
Ryu player,
The
bro.
overhead
Really
after
good
the
Ryu player.
two-piece.
Oh man, not playing on that
Oh,
one
shoot,
either,
not
but
the
he does
whiff.
get the coward crouch. He got the sweep out.
Here we go.
Oh,
Here we
side
go.
switch all day, every day. Throw actually could not get the attacks.
The
Aggressive
cross.
slide working out for him a couple of times. They're catching the recovery.
Oh, shoot.
Normals.
He ended up drive rushing it directly
The
into
grab.
Shigeki.
Oh, he's still alive.
My yo, bro.
Just barely. Oh my goodness, bro. Bar on deck.
Oh my goodness.
How much magic does Mena RD have in this pixel, man?
No.
Especially with Crime about to get his drive meter back.
Still grab.
What defense
Oh,
for him
GG,
while he
bro.
was straight out the slide works. The overhead is blocked.
Oh, come on. You close it?
Mena
You close
RD,
it?
all the
Okay,
magic
that's
in
what
the
I'm talking
world.
about, bro.
Puts
That's what I'm
another
talking
round
about,
on the
bro.
board.
Woo.
That boy is spellcaster, bro.
That's right. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's game
Get
time.
here on that esports test, man. He is casting.
Yes, sir.
He's like freaking
Whiff. Oh
freak
my God,
that.
Crime whiffing every single button
Take
on that
another
stick.
L, bro. I'm giving a home. I can't
Yeah,
go
man,
home.
crouch fierce. You have to just
Ah.
throw those different looks at different ranges. These guys don't want to get comfortable.
Good shit.
Wow,
Good
that
shit.
forward fierce. Again, expertly spaced by Mena.
Man, bro, he keep getting
Man,
those
here
sneak,
doing such a good job
those
with the
sneaks
fireball
projectiles,
patterns.
bro.
I'm loving the fact that he's not
Ooh,
doing
good
it too
stuff.
early. What a check. What
Alright.
a dash crouch
Good
BDM
stuff.
punch
He's gonna
from
try to grab.
Jaime.
Good
off
get up
me.
attack.
Yeah. Stealing a few frames after that OD up ball.
Okay. He's safe. He's safe. He got punished.
Lays the fireball after blocking the OD Blanca ball as well.
He's gonna
Jaime
try to
got
grab.
great knowledge in this matchup.
Punish counter.
They both burnt out off that string.
Burnt out though.
Man, of course, the Lightning Beast is on deck again, but
Level 3's on deck as well.
Yeah, exactly. You got to get close for that level 2.
Oh nah. He get it ready. Get it ready. Get ready to bait it out.
Level 3, 100%.
Oh my god.
Mena went for
That's
the light kick. It was definitely going to get cancelled into something for the level 2.
That's
but
fucking
he
annoying, bro.
traded, and Cryme
That would've
was able
caught me
to
too,
take
bro.
advantage of that situation and spend all 3 bars, no messing
He's like,
around,
nah.
because that puts him at set point.
Cryme threw up the one more. Immediate Lightning Beast from
Immediate
Mena.
Lightning
no
Beast,
games
bro.
being played right now.
Oh!
Gigantic risk.
That was
Cryme
bad.
gonna take the corner. Gary
That
gets
was
the mini
bad.
crouch fierce, but he tried to throw reset.
Oh my gosh.
Mena now, the Lightning Beast is still there a little bit, but he hasn't been able to make anything happen off of it.
Yeah, that
Oh,
fireball
man.
is coming and he's not ready for it, but walks behind the withstand.
All your
medium
bar
kick.
meter,
He's
bro,
in now.
for
he's
no
not.
damage?
Takes the throw, and that's the end of the level 2.
Indeed, he's still got a chance. He's still got the real estate advantage. That's why he
Okay.
does the drive reversal. Wants him knocked down.
He's
in the
gonna
corner.
get up,
You gotta
attack your
apply
ass,
this
bro.
pressure. Jumps out again. No.
Nice
button.
patience again there. He just presses the light after
Okay.
the offside switch.
Why he has hit
Oh,
priority,
man,
bro?
consumption
After
right there again. Looking for that big meaty, keeping the plus frames on, shaving off that drive meter.
he got
Nice
plus
up down,
frames.
drive
That's
rush
why
light.
he's so
Oh my
safe.
God, Mena actually committed to the drive rush cancel right there.
Oh no 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 no! I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. Better though. Better please.
Oh my God, he's gonna get the Lightning Beast. Oh,
GG's.
not before he gets tried.
Oh my gosh, bro. Oh my gosh,
Nothing
bro.
underlines
Woo.
the changing of the guard than catching Mena RD in that moment with a
GG's,
drive
bro.
impact in
Holy.
the corner to close out the set, eliminate Mena RD from the tournament, and Cryme advances after what was an unbelievable set. You think this kid can't get any better every time you watch him?
Bro.
He finds a level to elevate each and every time.
100%. I love the way Cryme looks when he's in game. When he's in the heat of the moment, in the intense competition, he is a warrior.
Like I said, fundamentally,
you can tell all he wants to do
he
is
better,
get
bro.
his battle on. And
Fundamentally,
that's exactly
he was
what
better.
he did in this set. The drive rush into the DI, amazing stuff right there. Mena can do nothing but shake his head and be very sad about that one. Cryme putting Team Falcons on his back. Let's get to the stage with Damascus.
Man, bro.
An incredible match comes to an end, and it's time for Mena RD to give up his key towards Cryme. Mena RD has to bow out, but of course, please, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for one of the GOATs, Mena RD!
Yeah, GG's, bro. That was well fight. Wow.
And Cryme, man
That's a
of
good
the
ass
moment.
fight.
Listen, this is
Out of all the
hard
fights
to
today,
figure
that was
out the
really good.
emotion, so just
Actually
today
entertaining.
is your day, right?
Hoy es tu día, ¿no?
I had Mena
Estamos intentándolo.
because I
para que
did
salga
not
bien.
see.
Pero todavía falta.
I was trying really hard for today to be my day, but it isn't over yet.
Hey, it's not over yet, but I know you're ready for this one. I'm not going to bother you any longer, Cryme. You can go towards the crusher to crush Mena RD's key. Make some noise!
My goodness.
Not that much people were excited for him.
Boy, that's a bad man right there. A young man at most, going up against the GOAT of Street Fighter 6 in a lot of people's eyes, and he didn't care about none of that. He let it be known that today is a new day. Cryme is trying to usher in a new era of Street Fighter 6. At only 15 years old, he crushes the key of Mena RD. Ladies and gentlemen, this fighting game stuff right here, when it comes to these tournaments, this is about as close to a meritocracy as you are going to get. In the end of the day, whatever the age, whatever the obstacles may be, you pick up those things.
He's
And if
young,
you are
bro.
built like that, then you have the chance
What's
to
crazy
take
about
down
it.
titans and become one yourself. And
I wonder
that
if this
is what
is
we
like
just witnessed
family
with
members
Crime.
also
Best
games.
of luck with the rest of the tournament.
Good luck, man. Holy crap. Yeah. Now the gas is starting now, man. How we feel? How we feel, y'all? How you feel about the things that's happening right now, bro? Yo, and if anything, bro, this top 8 is crazy, bro. This top 8 is crazy. I knew it was gonna be gas. That's why I pulled up. That's why I pulled up, bro. I had to see what they was gonna do, bro. Had to see. 1 second. I don't know. I don't know. It says that it's there. And then I don't know. I don't see. It's good. You. They have to worry about me in the back. I don't know. I don't know. No. Yeah, I think we're waiting for that. I don't know. Because they're still wrapping up the match. Like how he's trying to run. Oh my God, it's about to die, about to die, about to die. Fuck. And I had a gambit on me, bro. I do. Let me know when they start the next match. Dumbass. I'm gonna keep doing that to him. I'm just gonna keep doing that to him. We're gonna keep picking on him. Genuinely hilarious, bro. Genuinely hilarious. Hilarious, bro. Yeah, I'm doing like a little system test right now. Everything's fine. Crush the king. Nah, that was personal, bro. That's why I dropped him off. I took him and I dropped him off. I was like, you trying to really do that to me, bro? Gambit, bro. Like, freak Gambit, bro. Can't stand Gambit, bro. Gambit's always trying to do something. So you know what? If Gambit's trying to be that DPS that is thinks he's nice and all that crazy stuff, then yeah. Once I started to do that thing where I what you call it? Once I did that thing with the Spider-Man when I like took him off the thing, it was over, bro. I knew they wasn't messing with me. Plus they kept taking my kills too, bro. So it was kind of very hard for me to like secure that freaking kill and add it to my support. But whatever, bro. I ain't even tripping, bro. Or not even tripping. I assisted in many kills, bro. There's no freaking way. Somebody left. Once I pushed that gambit off, it was GG's, bro. They're still doing their series of thing. Oh man, let me know when they're done, bro. Let me know when they're done, bro. She might put me to the fire to be well. Getting into the match. It's happening. Talk to me. Okay, glad to see this because I was like, wait, when's the thing? Third place match. Got one night for you, baby. I wanna go away, chop some of the whoa, whoa, go, go, go. Chop to the floor. Go, go, go. Revolution. Listen, right? Safety. Oh yeah, this mag about to get rushed. Pick Namor. Oh, he did all. Damn it. Yeah, he did all. That's a good asshole. Good asshole. I'm gonna have to change it up a little bit. Fear mosquitoes. Fudge, bro. Blade, bro. Blade is the problem. They don't get to them. They're announcing the new people. I'm on these keys. Money. Yes, I'm lit like a sneeze. Yeah, I'm lit like a sneeze. I'm waiting for them to announce the other people in the tournament. And all they talk about is shebang bang, bro. That's all they talk about right now. Shebang bang. Better go get my own outro. Like, don't run for me, Jeff. Embrace me, Jeff. You pig. Got a white fox that has auto aim, but she doesn't know how to use it. Freaking garbage. Delete the freaking game, you mosquito. Fear mosquitoes. Subby. Bit. Game it never folds. Oh. Tired of your ass, Namor. I'm gonna get my own walkway too. Yo, he just. Oh, they did all rocket all. They did rocket all. I was just like, yo, what the frick is going on here, bro? I'm gonna get the reaction, bro. It's probably gonna. Yeah, CG's. Damn it, bro! I didn't get to do the me. I only did the ultimate once. Once, bro. Yeah, bro. I don't give up. Put up with that new thing. I don't give a. Man, while they do that, bro. Hold on. I mean, put you on, bro. What's that thing I was listening to? What was it called? While we wait for these guys. I see. Oh, I don't like it, man. Wait, they going in? Oh shit, they going in. Never mind, bro.
feels like I'm watching Street Fighter 6 for the first time. These guys have pulled non-stop punches all the way through in so many different looks. It's out of control.
I'm glad you said that, man. Non-stop, no punches pulled. That's exactly what we're getting. EWC brings the best out of these players, and you can tell because if it was not the case, we'd still have Mena RD in the tournament. We'd still have a Lashar in the tournament. We'd still have these big names here, but this brings out a different player no matter who it is. And even if it is their first Street Fighter game, they are definitely in the range to be a big money winner here at EWC.
And both of these cats so young, so much potential. They've already cemented themselves in the history of Street Fighter 6. The way that they've been performing, everybody's going to be talking about them for a very, very long time. However, who steps up to the plate to continue on in their journey for EWC? They are so close to getting into that grand final spot. Who wants it more at this stage of the game?
Yeah, man, and also, we just got to talk about the fact, super underrepresented character with the Lily. Abiki definitely, I feel like, gives him an edge over a lot of his competition, considering that, look, we've been talking about it all weekend. I mean, all week. It's been one of the main stories here, these underdeveloped characters when it comes to the high-level meta here. Speaking of, let's look at some of his stats, man. Lots of whiff punishes on his side, 29 to be exact. And on top of that, successful anti-airs at 87%, reversals at 70%, and the scoops, we've lost count, and that's how you know it's a lot.
Imagine going to the ice cream parlor. It's like, how many scoops? How many scoops is that? Too many.
Too many.
Too many.
That is a wild
more
stat.
is not enough.
It's not enough.
And it's too much. What does that mean?
Come on, bro.
They just charge you
You
for
should
it.
not
That's
be
what
that
they-
bad, bro.
Charge it to the game.
Oh,
Charge it to the game. But all things aside, taking a look at their current record against
Killed
each
by
other,
another
right? We
Gambit
talk
again,
about the
bro.
stats as
They
individuals
keep
all
killing me
day,
with Gambit.
But Hinao had actually mentioned it in the pregame interview. He is currently on a losing record. He's looking for revenge against Hinao. And that's not even just to say in the first round.
This
during
nigga
the
just
preliminaries,
swinging his sword, bro.
Even in World
Oh
Warrior
my
Japan,
God.
they had faced off against each other. And Hibiki ended up getting the better half of it.
That's a nice little stat to have, man. And I'm
You
glad
really
the
want to get to
masses went
gold,
up the
bro.
run
He
back,
really
man.
want
We
to get
have
to
a
gold.
very unique take on tournaments because these guys, especially when you get to the top 16, top 32s, you get to see a lot of repeat matchups, whether, and definitely not in the same tournament, but throughout the year, these guys run into each other. So getting an opportunity to kind of steal that victory from them when, you know, there's thousands on the line, you know what I'm saying? That really can set a fire. And on top of that, you already said they're in the books, but this is something they're never going to forget. In fighting games, we don't forget who beat us. And you definitely always keep that on your mind just in case you get the opportunity to run it back. And when there's so much on the line, why not make it here at EWC?
In with the super bad. People don't forget, and that's a fact. That's just how it goes, man, especially with matchups like these. The way
feel
that
like
things have
Gambit
just been
again, bro.
exploding on the screen is going to be something that lives with you for a lifetime.
So obviously, we're going to be getting the Lily on the side of Abiki. Hanao has a couple of different options that he likes to go to sometimes. Who you think we're going to go? Never mind. We're all right. I think we're locking in already. Hanao looking real solid, locked in, and not even a suggestion. It's going to be the Sagat. Hibiki, Hanao, Lily, Sagat. Let's go. This is semifinals. EWC, First Blood, Abiki.
Already checking the gauges, already checking the ranges, I should say, from that crouching heavy punch. But
It's a nice Gambit, bro.
Does catch a tap parry with a back
Gambit
throw,
is
a lot of damage
too
on the board.
nice.
Now looking to expose Hibiki's defense, but not quite yet, though.
Lots of clashes, and you see a lot of quick reactions to the jumps, the back dashes,
Really gotta
working
do
out. But Abiki, once again, one of the things I've really picked up on, he likes to do, he will check you with these lights up close. He knows that you like to look for the command throw, and the strike throw game is just a little bit stronger when you have a character with a command throw.
Wild range, by the way, just disrespecting the bald fella.
Bald fella.
Bald fella's crazy.
Michael Jordan.
Back to the Tiger Nexus. Oh man, we're getting closer and closer to this corner.
Did you say that?
Man, getting this big knockdown, neutral jump didn't work out.
Yeah, I like that call on the patience, and even more patience to sense danger from Hinao's ODDP. Gonna get punished severely. There's the burnout. 2 bars on the side of Hinao, though. In terms of the super, he could find out a reversal, but no. Hibiki's still tracking him down in the delay.
Getting out of the corner, but still in burnout. Hanao getting a throw here. And look, lots of green on the side of Abiki. He has no problem closing the distance. Walks up into a tiger knee. And I like that. Pepper in the crouching lights. And then the confirm after the drive rush. Abiki getting this first one, and like I said before, you have to really kind of change your game to fight a character like this. She has a lot of stuff that makes you interact.
Come on, bro.
Mostly the
I
wind
just need to
stocks,
swing
right?
on
Which
him.
will take projectiles off the board just a little bit if it actually happens, but I think Hanau's closing that gap, making sure it's not going to be as big a factor, but we know that's going to be on Vicky's mind playing this character.
Ooh, I like that little stutter step right before the standing medium punch counter hit conversion. He now looking to get the grab initially, but Hibiki taking so late, getting him so far back from Sagat. Giving the space for this opportunity
again,
now. I
bro.
love the drive reversal just to keep the momentum intact, just to keep the corner pressure up. And again, the nice and easy bait. You would think a fella with slow walk speed wouldn't be able to move that way. He does. But he's been two-stepping all over the place, and he's getting himself.
He's been rage baiting.
But the thing is
He's
about
definitely
Sagat,
rage
man,
baiting.
he's got those long-reaching normals. Apparently not that long because he gets counter hit for his troubles that could really kind of control that neutral. And once again, that's a benefit that Lily has over some of these other characters. Yeah, she's not as tall, but she definitely has the range. Nexus goes for the overhead option, drive rush to keep the pressure going. That throw really doing some work. And now you got the corner, catches the tap parry again, and now you're in burnout. Ooh. Clean DI, didn't even give you a chance to guess into the level 3. That is gonna be the game, Hanau answering back and instantly.
2 rounds straight, full aggression, throwing out the DI despite being at half health. I like the way he kind of gauge the risk meter on that one. Say if he did get countered with a DI or even anything else with like a super, he was willing to take that damage.
Yeah. I mean, look, it's still in that situation where you're in burnout. You're still going to be in the corner in a lot of instances, so.
The containment unit, right? Crouching medium kick, standing light kick, the Sagat
That's
staple.
the guy, bro.
Look at the damage. Knockdown in the corner. Her now working on a perfect.
It's nasty, bro. Nasty combos.
Okay, drive rush, and he takes the bait. Hanau with a
Perfect.
takes the lead in this set. Remember, first to 5 long game sets. That means you get time to adjust.
Yeah, that's been 3 quick rounds on the side of Hanau. Hibiki has not left the left side of the corner. He's been staying West Coast permanently so far. He's going to be a resident here yet again.
Walks up, and there's the command throw.
Slinging
Man,
him.
look, that's one of the things that Hibiki has been known to do. He'll just wake up command throw. He knows that sometimes you're looking for the button. He knows that throw is there for a normal, but the command throw is going to keep you guessing. Oh my God, pressure. Oof. Oh, these elbows, drive reversal to alleviate the pressure and keep the corner position.
That's totally fine, right? Exchanging 2 bars for 2 bars on the drive gains. Hits him with the Tony Jaw, elbow to the grill. Breaking off the helmet.
Yo, the unblock. Oh, yo.
Look at the toes curling. The fingers, too.
The fingers and
Shout out
toes.
to Street Fighter Alpha, though. He now.
I am gonna say though, we're gonna finish this thingamajig. We're gonna finish this this thing on We're gonna watch the full thing on Patreon. So we're gonna just switch. We're gonna switch on TikTok. We're gonna switch platforms. Actually, let me switch into. We're gonna switch back to Kick. Twitch. Like what you see. Drop a follow. And yeah, feel me? You don't have to follow. Follow if you want. It doesn't matter. I'll be out.